Alright, hello everybody, my name is Nasi. This is Nasi Tarot, this is my channel, and this reading quite literally was given to me by Spirit, and I want to explain the context of why am I filming on the floor. If you're just starting out, if you have been working hard on a project that you really care about, you want to get yourself out there, etc. This video could hit home to you, I'm not sure. I will tell the backstory of how I'm filming this video. I've started my YouTube channel, a couple of months ago, and I've been I uploaded like 4 videos. I've been inconsistent with it, and I had a hard time staying consistent, right? Part of that is lack of dedication, but also I'm a huge perfectionist, and I ruminate in my head, what if this is not right? What if this is not good enough of a topic to film about, etc. And also I care about looks, especially the visual in a video. I want everything to look like, you know, when you watch, like, I don't know, Mr. Beast came to mind. So Mr. Beast, his videos are so well edited, they're so perfect. Of course he has a team, right? But I just saw 0202 on a timer, by the way. You want to make things perfect so people like them and they watch your videos or get your content or buy your product. And in terms of products, I think it's kind of different, but when you are first starting out, things are gonna be messy, right? Things are not gonna be perfect. But we often, at least I, throw those things to the side. And in terms of YouTube, I will talk about YouTube because this is my niche, right? I always really appreciate the videos where people are just raw, right? Where they're just like sitting at the kitchen table at 2 a.m. talking about themselves, right? And being authentic in that way. No expensive equipment. Maybe they have like a camera, I don't know, but you know what I mean. And I really like those videos, and I know people love videos where people are just raw, authentic, but it's scary. It's scary as heck, right? To be a newbie in a way, or to be this raw, authentic, kind of person, and in front of the camera also. I was looking for a topic to film, like a tarot topic, and I found those ideas amongst different tarot videos, and I chose one, and I was like, this is the right one. Just now I was doing something else, and then I was like, I need to film, and I ran to the table where I usually sit and work, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna film here. But then nothing seemed good enough. The look, like the background behind me, I was like, this doesn't look perfect, this doesn't look good enough for me to film. I will hate myself if I just film a bad video, and I'm a perfectionist. I will hate myself for every little thing I did wrong there, right? I decided that I'm gonna scratch that and film in the morning. And also I was like thinking, well, every group will take so long to film. Maybe I should I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. And then I thought, it's not what I thought, but Spirit told me, be authentic and not perfect is what people will love you for. Maybe the lighting is not the best, maybe this is not perfect and that, but maybe people will like you for those things. And literally I was like, Spirit, where do I film this collective message about starting out with what you have, things like that. Spirit was like, sit on the floor, like against this white wall, right? I was like, that's perfect. And then I spent another 10 minutes trying to set up the camera. And also at first I didn't want to like the charger thing to show on the wall, and Spirit was like, no, let it show. Let things show. Don't try to make things perfect, just let them show. If you're starting out, just do it. Just do it. Just film on the floor. Start with something small. Be authentically you. Start where you are, not where you want to be, because you will be there. I'm hearing 10 years from now, so it's for a lot of you, your business or thing you want to do will take time to build, and don't be afraid of that time. You know, don't be afraid of that gap, because it's not like, oh, time flies. I mean, yeah, I guess time flies. I notice that time passes very fast, especially when you're not noticing days passing. You're just like do mundane things every day. You will not notice how time passes. But it's more so to start and do not be afraid of being authentically you right now. Well, this reading is a reading, so we need to shuffle some cards, and I will get additional messages for y'all. And also the decks that I'm using today are the ones that I handmade from like colored paper. Spirit, please give us some messages for any people who are struggling to start something new because they're afraid their art, their project is not going to be good enough. Spirit is saying, I'm always walking with you. I'm always beside you. Yeah, okay. Okay, we have, I don't know, 11:11. You're going to be living your dreams soon, and it will seem so surreal how perfectly it all came together. I want to cry, to be honest. I want to cry. But three cards out of 4 are red. So it's all about root chakra. And I'm being shown a seed, like I'm being shown a roots of giant tree, and I'm hearing it all started with this and a little seed and planted in the ground, and this is so cool. This is so cool. Like Spirit is literally saying, like, start small. Start with what you have. Just be you, and it will bring people into your life that will love you for you, right? And gradually you can like upgrade things, of course, but yeah, this is so lovely. And 11:11 too. Life is a happy carnival, and I think I was trying to draw a dandelion here, I think, or a firework. Yeah. Firework. Yeah, when I think about fireworks, I think about spreading joy, just being festive and relaxed. I'm hearing energetically inconsistent, which it describes fireworks perfectly, right? It's about not being perfect. It's like about when I was trying to make the shot perfectly, like white wall, it would not look alive because it's all just white. It's very consistent, right? But there is nothing that makes it look lived in or alive. And sometimes little things that are personal to us, I'm talking about videos again, like even your setup, if you make it perfect, like look normal, it might not feel like you. You will think people will like it, but it's really not. I mean, maybe some will like it if you make it like very pretty, but it's not gonna feel like you. So it's not authentic, it's not coming from the heart. Make things come from the heart for you. Place something on the setup of your video or anything that you do. Place what feels close to your heart into that thing. Put your heart into what you do. It does not always mean work the hardest, achieve the biggest goal. Sometimes it just means putting your soul into the smallest thing, and it will shine the brightest. It will shine brighter than things. You get what I mean. You guys are smart, so you'll get what I mean. And here we have also this drawing I did. I don't know how to rotate it, but it's like, it has tarot cards, the Star, High Priestess, and the Sun. So I think this card means that your guys are very psychic and to keep going, basically. Because whatever I'm seeing a visual of a person digging in the ground and them finding gold, basically, which is very cool. Yeah, it's a very cool visual. And we also have this black, actually it's like dark green color. The universe has big plans for me, and it's time to claim them. And there are numbers 8, 7, and 1. Yeah. And this fits so well into the message that it's time for you to claim your dreams and just start at where you are, and not to be afraid that it doesn't look how you wish it did. Yeah. And looking back, you will see that those videos that you posted, or this project that you started, and you had those like first things that you like did for yourself, for the family, they were not pretty in the standard of like the professional industry, but they were yours. When something is yours, it's more personal. It has your imprint on it. It has your part of your soul in it. And this is what matters, truly, I'm sure. On the back of the deck we have this image. It says, in the hour of darkness, hug yourself, you're not alone. Yeah. So, okay, sorry for the cutout. My phone needed to recharge, so I put it to charge, but actually I'm not sorry for that. It feels like some of you, first of all, you apologize too much, because I just apologized for having to charge my phone. No, I'm just kidding. You could be apologizing for, or feel bad for the need to rest or recharge. Spirit is saying that needs to be fixed, because nobody's here when you need to go to bed or need to take the day off. If you feel shame in the working circle, Spirit is showing me a funny image of, like, imagine your colleague, let's say you work in the office, just an example, being shown a visual of like person like with this business haircut in the suit, like pulling the blanket over you and like tucking the blanket and like saying goodnight to you and getting you to bed. So Spirit is saying nobody's gonna get you to bed. Those people are not related to your body, because this is your right to rest, to recharge. Your body needs to rest. About not giving your 100%, I feel like it will hurt people more if, let's say, those, or maybe you, are used to be the one to be in charge, be the one to make sure everything goes right in workplace, in a project. Maybe you are self-employed, but I feel like this tendency goes from needing to control things, which means you were not promised safe environment for you to grow, so now you kind of have to provide it for yourself. And because it's just you who is a worker, a boss, and a mom, etc., or a dad, you really need to be your biggest support at this time, at the time of you starting something new, and really not putting yourself to the uncomfortable standard. And also I get this feeling like sometimes you struggle to be your own support. This could be based on trigger warning childhood trauma. We all have childhood trauma, but if it's something very traumatic for you, I see you kind of struggling to process certain things, or struggling to feel connected to others because they may not have the same experience as you. And it's in terms of, as we're speaking in terms of starting something new, you may feel just isolated, and showing compassion to yourself is sometimes being like, I'm right now, because I tried to make things perfect. Spirit told me not to. Just do how it is. Take it as it is right now. And this is good enough. It really comes with you not giving enough, I feel like. And Spirit wants you to know that you are your biggest light. Even though you can ask Spirit for help, when you really find comfort in not being perfect or not striving for perfection, because you already know that you are safe within yourself. So basically you stop, like, I know it sounds very hard, and it is very hard. Not being a perfectionist, not being hypervigilant about things. And by the way, another card we have here is Connect to Earth. It says, first, place bare feet firmly on the ground. Second, take slow, deep breaths. Observe the present environment. Yeah. And it's also dark green. So yeah, it talks about connecting to Earth, and I feel like you guys need to be in nature, because I really have hard time connecting my thoughts right now while filming this reading, because there are just so much around me that I feel even doing this little ritual in the morning, if you have access to safely placing your bare feet on the ground, if you're not like in a highly urban area, or even like going outside, going for a run, or connecting to your plants, placing plants around you would be highly beneficial. Because I feel like you guys need to just, I'm hearing, start being realistic. And this is kind of, I don't know if that's goofy or not. I find it funny from Spirit, because it's like, okay, you want to do this and that, and you want it to be perfect. Like, no, let's be realistic. You're not like this multimillionaire, unless you are, which is super cool, and I respect you for your hard work or your obtained and well-kept wealth. Congrats to you. But if you're not that person yet, just be goofy, be realistic, be you, like be authentically you. Because I found that quote the other day on Pinterest. Shout out Pinterest. Like, we suffer a lot more in our minds than in reality, and I feel like this is kind of about that. And also that image of like those like goofy people dancing. I feel like I'm hearing gold attracts gold, so it's like embrace being bad at something, embrace being an amateur at something. I really feel like what you need to hear right now is being a goofy amateur, being an amateur is brilliant. Starting something out and just, letting yourself enjoy starting something and being authentically you is more golden than trying to fake your personality, or you're basically trying to fill the gap with something that is not true, something that you just saw somewhere and you decided to replicate it. It will not get you anywhere, and it is very hard to accept that. It is very hard to accept for me, because it's just so like heartbreaking in a way. I don't know how to describe it, but it is heartbreaking for me. And I just wish I was bigger than I am now, but I will just have to accept that, hey, I am the way I am now, and this is so cool. This is so cool because it's just the start of the journey. I also was thinking, I remembered the videos that from 2007 on YouTube. Was it in 2007? But home videos. We tend to come back to them more often because they hold sweet, sweet memories on when we were just planting the seed. It did not yet grow that much. We were just enjoying ourselves and we were being true. And this is what mattered. And this is what truly matters in the end of the day. And this is what people love. We love human nature being shown to us in such an inexplicable way. In such a raw way. And this is what is missing in a lot of videos, in a lot of places, and this is what we truly crave. Why am I sorry? We miss connection, we miss community, we miss having that safety, feeling the safety of ourselves. I wouldn't say if you don't feel like being goofy is your thing, of course don't do anything that is not untrue. Did I say that right? No, I didn't. Don't do anything that is untrue to you. I believe that we can achieve whatever success we wanting to achieve, and the success that is in our highest good, in the highest good of all. I'm praying for all of you. I'm sending you so much love and light. Okay. So we got this card. I will read it for you. It says Vishnu. Yeah. Free, free, free. Male ego. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Balance. Okay, Leo, Aquarius, 64, 4. Free, free, free. Absorbed. Complex. What? Right. I guess complexity. Big daddy, big problems. So this words could mean anything to you, but I really like that this card is also red. So there's a real emphasis on root chakra and on planting seeds. I really feel like you could be like water sign or air sign, or you could be a Leo. Number 10. By the way, 1010 is also a significant angel number if you want to look this up. Because I was recording and the video was exactly 10 minutes, 10 seconds. Yeah. But Vishnu is definitely also a god that could help you. I'm not strong in Hinduism, but I know that Vishnu, he's a god of love, and god of prosperity and love. But I'm sure that you can find a lot more information that I will give you now about him. But yeah, we have the metamorphosis has just begun. That's what I've been talking about. Yeah. You're taking those first steps is important, but I also feel like you have taken those first steps, or at least you have prepared for those first steps, and now you just need to fly. But I also feel like I'm really like being drawn to this like cocoon. So you could be in the waiting stage or in a stage of working but not seeing the results, and I'm hearing it's happening. So whatever results you want to see, I feel like something will happen that will like accelerate your growth 10 times and you will see your results, but it will be like very fast change of frequency. Yeah, I feel like the tides will change very fast. There could be some astrological event. I'm not sure what that event is. I'm hearing eclipse and also like waxing gibbous moon. This reading is timeless, by the way. So we're in an eclipse season right now. So if you're watching this in an eclipse season, this could be the sign that the water is breaking and your project is like, it's a good time to invest your time in promoting a project or finding investors. It's more of a sign that you don't need to be perfect to grow. Because growth is not about perfection. It's about progress. And it looks scary sometimes. It's the same way babies, when they are in the belly of a mom, they look freaky, right? They're like pink and they like grow arms and like they're in this, I don't know. I don't know why I'm talking about babies, but could be could be significant for you maybe. We have here Sage, number 7. So, okay. We have here Hero reversed. This is, by the way, this is archetype cards. We have here Orphan, Belonging. Yeah, I feel like imposter syndrome. Like you don't feel like your opinions are strong enough for people to take them seriously, or you're afraid that people will not listen to you, but you want to belong to some kind of community, or you want to be included in some kind of, I'm hearing profitable organization. So there is that. But I'm really feeling like you're not feeling strong within yourself. And Spirit is really saying, like, I'm hearing go work out. Spirit is not playing today, but your anxiety often goes from you being able to look at things from a higher perspective, and this is amazing. I'm seeing like a bird flying over the hills, over the landscape, everything, and seeing everything in like bigger lens, and this is amazing. This is a rare quality. I'm hearing a rare condition, so maybe you have some kind of like hyperactive mind condition that is both weakness and a strength. Spirit is really saying to use that to your advantage. But you really need to, Spirit is saying like it's that easy, it's really that easy. You're meant to talk about things that you're meant to talk about. Your opinions, just get out there. And I'm hearing like use protective symbols, so maybe this could be a good thing. I'm also like checking on how is my footage saving. So it's also what Spirit is kind of like telling you, to not get so carried away, or at least be protective over your own materials, your projects, being protective over your space. And in terms of rest too, I'm seeing somebody going to bed and kind of like saying like, this is my space, don't get in my space, this is mine. This is mine. My time, my rest time, my bed. No entrance. And I really see that this can really help you working on your boundaries, and this also will help you ground yourself. Yeah. Protecting your peace. But you really need to get out there, and you need to trust in Spirit's plan and to hear the voice of Spirit. You need to ground yourself. This is kind of controversial because people often think that being spiritual is always being like on the higher planes, but it's impossible, and I know this from my experience, that this is pain to always live up there. It's more like a protective mechanism that often people develop when they endure trauma and they learn to be in the dreamland because it's safer to be there rather than dealing with the real world. That's often scary. You could be adopted by your community. I'm hearing like Spirit is saying like, don't be afraid. You will be adopted. You will have a family of your own. You will have a family in this community. You will be accepted. Just don't be afraid to show up as authentically you. And we also have here this card, again, dark green. I shuffled those, so it's not rigged. It's again green. Heart chakra. Yeah. Heart chakra energy. Flowers that grow in the dark begin. Yes! Confirmation from spirit. Worm that saw the wind coming again. Yeah, okay. So you could be picking up on certain waves of energy in the collective, and you could be feeling that like you need to start something, you need to get going on something, but your mind is telling like you're not ready for this, you don't have this setup, you don't have the camera. Spirit is saying the time is now. Start now. You will not worry about the setup. Like, don't worry about the setup. This is literally a wall. So I'm so happy just being in this energy right now. I know that, and I'm sure you know that too, when you are hypervigilant, when you're always in your head, this mindset just doesn't go away like that. It will always be with you. But it can go away with time. The more you do things like that are a bit uncomfortable for your inner perfectionist, but that feel right? The more you do them, the more people like them, the more you feel like you're fulfilling your purpose. It becomes just so like unimportant to know that you've done everything correctly, you've done everything right, you've been perfect human, because there are no perfect humans. We have here, this card just says trust that you've done enough. Number 12, 7, 6, October, April and June. And we have here also like chamomiles. So chamomiles are the sign of innocence and friendship, I'm also hearing. But yeah, October, April and June could be significant. But I'm really seeing that you need to know that what you have done right now is enough. Yeah, you have done enough. Spirit is like showing me a funny image of them like holding somebody by the shoulders and like shaking them like, I've told you already 1,000 times, you are amazing, you are beautiful. It's just so funny. But really do trust that like being raw and honest is more important than being perfect. I don't know, I already said that so many times throughout this video. I'm sorry. Actually, I'm not sorry, but you know. What is inside shall be outside. Number 1, you're able to create your destiny, magician, and star power. And it's root chakra again. Exactly, you are exactly where you need to be. Trust you've done enough. You can create your own destiny, and when you radiate your inner core, your beauty on the inside, it shall be outside, and it's all energy, right? People will be attracted to your video not because you have a pretty setup, but you will probably not look happy or anxious, something like that. They will be attracted to your video because you are vibrant. Your laugh is contagious, your jokes make people's day. It's what people truly care about at the end of the day, is authenticity. And we have this card here, again, heart in this picture. 2011, someone is looking for you. Perfect imperfection. You are my dream person. I need you. Unconditional love, divine timing, divine partnership, words of affirmation, and yeah. I feel like it's more about you needing your own help, you needing your own love and attention. And I will do the last one, the last card for today. This is a blessing in disguise. Be patient and have faith that your angels have this situation under control. What will come is far better than you dared to dream. August and number 33. Yeah. I feel like this is a lovely ending to this reading. You just need to trust. Everything is going the right way. Even if it's not the way you kind of want it to be right now. Just make those first steps, and if you are making them already, just stay patient and know that it's gonna be amazing. Know that it's gonna be alright. If you feel in your heart that you're doing what you need to do, even if it doesn't feel right to your perfectionist, just know that they're not right. They're wrong. Yeah. So, love you guys so much. I hope that this was useful, that this helped you, inspired you. I love you so much, and again, I'm sending you all of the luck, all of the blessings to come your way, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.